Call Mobility at Home. We make everyday life accessible.
Goodwill, good for the planet and good for our community.
I am in way over my head this morning, and I do not mind admitting it at all. I am being schooled, quite literally, by some students with the robotics team at OLPH. Let me go ahead and introduce them to you because I can at least let my mind work that well. This is Matthew Woodall, 8th grader at OLPH. This is McCall Webster. He's in the 6th grade at OLPH, came to the school specifically in part for the robotics program. Lily Anderson over there is also in the 8th grade. And then this is Don Jacobson, their very proud robotics team coach, if you will. So good to see you all four.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
So for all the parents out there who are thinking like me of, hey, I'll get my kids some Legos for Christmas and that'll be a fun thing, don't think it can't turn profitable and into a career for them, right, Don? I mean, this is the wave of the future, quite literally.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when you look at it, these kids built these robots, and there's no directions or blueprints for these larger robots. They have to come up with those ideas all on their own. So I'm very proud of what they've come to build so far this year. And we just started in August. So
okay, I want to kind of set the stage, and then I'm going to hope that the kids will take it and run with it. Y'all aren't just any robotics team. You host some events. You have one coming up next week, actually, where OLPH will be the host school for about 24 teams coming to compete.
Absolutely.
Y'all do it well enough, however, at your school that, Lily, you're just back from last April. Y'all competed in the Worlds out, was it Colorado? Is that where you were?
It was in Dallas, Texas.
In Dallas, okay. So how many teams were there?
A little over 800.
Wow.
It was, from many different countries.
And did you collaborate with them while you were there, Matthew, or what was your involvement with those other teams?
So part of the robot events is you got to work with other teams to score the most amount of points you can working together in a minute. You have a minute total, and you're working together, trying to empty all the dispensers and get as much points as possible. Okay, so this is how I think that works. I'm going to get to you in a second, McCall, because this will be your first year to go to Worlds, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so let me ask Lily. When you were out there last year, this dispense thing that he's talking about, you have like a model that you have to create and it has to function a certain way, is that right? And so you have to show that it can do it in that minute?
We have these things called engineering notebooks that explain our models, how they work, and our progress. And we have to show that our robot succeeds in what it needs to do.
Okay, so each of you were chosen not only because you're brilliant, but you each serve a different function on the team. So you, Matthew, are
I'm a programmer for my team.
Okay, you, McCall, are?
Builder.
A builder, and Lily?
I am a driver.
So for you, McCall, as the builder, does that mean that you took Matthew's programming idea and then you created the robot? Is that what that means?
Well, our school has multiple different teams, so I wasn't on the team that made this robot, but I did use people's code and stuff to kind of develop a robot that could work with it.
Okay.
And do all the functions that we needed to.
So this robot is yours, Matthew?
Yes, it is.
And that robot, Lily, is yours?
It's both mine and McCall.
Okay, the two of yours. So in your case, Matthew, you conceptualized this, and then did you on your own build it?
No. So my job as a programmer is first I let my teammates build and design a robot that they think will work very well.
Okay.
Then I go in and program, like this arm, for instance. I go and program this to do certain things, go up and down for a certain amount of time, and I program this arm to go up and reach across the wall, which gives us extra points.
But you also had to, like, raise that up. You also had to know the physics of how to make that function properly, right? That's that's engineering.
Yes.
Okay, how about yours, Lily? What does yours do? Yours and McCall's.
So this is our arm. This is what we use to dispense the blue dispenser, this one right here. It goes into this bucket that's in the middle of our robot, and it leads it down to our shooter, which is in the front. It also, right here, we have it for our purple dispenser, and the purple dispenser goes down on our little ramp here and goes into the bucket for the shooter. That's how it works.
Oh, yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
No big deal. So for you, Mr. Jacobson, I mean, I'm sitting here honestly thinking, that I wouldn't know the first thing of how to start. I mean, it really is it's a difficult conversation for me to even have because my mind doesn't work this way. But what I think I know is that with the right teaching, anyone's mind can work this way. Robotics can be for everybody.
Oh, absolutely. We're a very open team at OLPH. Anyone who's interested can find a spot on the team. And again, I've got 3 different positions right here. You know, so we have someone that's really good on their laptop programming. We have someone that really wants to work with their hands. And we have someone here that can drive, you know, under pressure. You know, that minute timer goes by really fast when you're competing.
The parent in me comes out in this conversation too, and so I think all of us that are raising kids today feel like the world is all about the I. What I've heard these 3 talk about is the we.
Absolutely.
This is team building completely, right? I mean, do you rely, McCall, on, I mean, yes, you want your idea to be heard, but you really have to trust your other teammates, don't you?
Yes, because without like a programmer like him, then like their robot wouldn't function at all. It would have no way of activating in a way to like cause it to do the functions we need.
Mm-hmm. So what are your future hopes? So Lily, for you, where are you hoping to go from here?
Honestly, I don't know where to start. One thing that we have problems with is jamming in our shooting system. I would love to, you know, talk with my teammates, of course, and brainstorm ideas on how we could fix that. And
I mean, you personally, like, do you think you want a career in engineering?
yes, of course.
Yes, of course. How about you, Matthew?
Well, my entire family is made up of engineers. Like, my dad went to Georgia Tech, my grandmother, grandfather, my mom,
Okay.
her 3 siblings, they all went to Tech, so I'd love to be an engineer.
My oldest brother is a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech, so I can sing the song right along with you. How about you, McCall? What are you hoping to do?
Well, I've been doing Lego since I was a little kid, and
Yeah.
everyone told me that I was really good at building, and I always felt that encouragement, so I've always dreamed of being an engineer.
All right, so if you're wondering what to get for Christmas, ask Santa Claus for a Lego kit. Wish these kids great luck as they head off to the worlds again. Is that right?
That is our plan. We've got a long way to go, but as you can see, these kids are fantastic at what they do, and they've got the passion.
When do you find out?
We'll find out when we qualify for the state tournament, so sometime in March.
Okay, and I mean, really, in all seriousness, and every parent out there knows, there's always something that kind of is the it thing that speaks to you as the niche area that your child is going to need in school. So now you know what OLPH has, among many other things, to offer. But you're a relatively small private school in Chattanooga that's literally packing a punch when it comes to this program. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Very, very awesome. And come out and then support them. What day next week are y'all hosting?
So next Tuesday, we're hosting the league night.
Okay. myolph.com if you want to learn more. And their office number is 291-6975. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Seems like CBD stores are popping up on every corner. Make sure you choose a knowledgeable vendor you can trust, like the Hemp House. Choose from products that are locally sourced from farmers we work with directly. Our friendly staff will help you find the right product for you. The Hemp House on the North Shore, Eastridge, and Ooltewah.
WRCB conducts various contests throughout the year. A complete set of contest rules may be found anytime at local3news.com or in our app.
Law school,